YouTube, what is good? It is good to see you guys again. If you guys saw my last settings video, aka the #1 controller settings video for Battlefield 6 REDSEC on YouTube right now, then welcome back. And if you guys are new, then I'm guessing you're looking for a cure to the absolute mess of controller settings that are out there. So I went out, did all the studying, looked at everything, a combo of so many people's information, and then finally came up with this. Now, if you saw my last video, I was right and I was wrong. I was right and I was wrong, okay? So without further ado, we're getting right into the video and no fluff, because you guys know I only make videos when it's really something good. Let's get it, baby. Here is the Earth around OG E-Bombs World reference. Controller settings, right? Going to the top here. Just a really quick recap for anyone who's new. I'm going to go through some of these pretty quickly because this is what you want to do. I will give you 3 options, but those options really only revolve around one particular thing. So if you played Call of Duty in the past and you either had a 6.6 or a 1.6 and played on a dynamic curve, then this is exactly what you want. If you play on linear, I'm not your guy. 42 sensitivity is what at 120 field of view is what we found to be equivalent to 6.6 or 1.6 from Black Ops. If you reduce your field of view, you need to increase your aim sensitivity. If you guys want to see the calculation for how to do that, then go to Daniel ZH, DANIALZH on YouTube. He's my GOAT. If you guys are trying to nerd out when it comes to how controllers work, check him out. He's sick. So put that at 42. I rock a 120 field of view. If you guys do something else, then just mess with the sensitivity until that it feels good for you. I will show you how to change that to fit for yourself. Vertical aim ratio is 56.2. If you guys are playing on a TV, if you're playing on a regular monitor, if you're playing on anything that's just normally shaped, it's generally a 16:9 monitor. That gives you, if you do 9 divided by 16, it's 0.5625. So you do a vertical aim ratio of 56.2. Now, in our last video, this is where I messed up. The vertical zoom ratio. I am so dumb. I thought that this was how fast I would aim when I'm zoomed. It's not. This is the exact same thing as vertical aim ratio. It's just for when I'm zoomed in. So I need to make this 56. I can't make it 56.2, so I made it 56. I can't believe that I did that. I don't even understand. And then because I did that and I changed it, I then changed another setting. I'll get to that when we get there. Uniform infantry aiming off currently. If you guys saw the last video, you guys know where I'm going with this, but we're just going to hold off because that's where we get the options, and I kind of changed some things. Oh, also huge PS, by the way, DICE, aka the people who do Battlefield, already know that there's some type of issue with like aim assist or controllers or something where the game, the longer that I shoot, we're not only getting bloom. I know that there's bloom. We're not only getting the bloom. The longer that we shoot, we're getting random aim inputs. So if you're like switching from one character to another character trying to shoot them, your stick could have randomized acceleration or deceleration that like is random. That shouldn't be in the game. DICE knows about that. They're trying to fix it. So if you've wondered why your aim feels a bit worse, that's why. If you're still missing everything, it's not the arrow, it's the archer, you know, sadly. So we're gonna get back to that in a second. I've been playing infantry aim assist and slow down on 100. I just did a 9-hour stream. If you guys want to watch like the second half of that, I start cooking, bro. I mean, absolutely cooking. This feels just like it used to feel. The reason I use a Battlefield 3 input, because the Battlefield 3 is closest to COD Dynamic. Doesn't matter what anybody else says. If you use either Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4 is also close. It's just a little bit faster. So I know that some of these inputs right here, depending on whether you're on Xbox or PC, can be different. You don't want any acceleration. Acceleration is all bad. Infantry sprint, I have this to the new thing where the stick forward sprint, this is on 0 delay because that's insane. And then going down, I had this, remember, I even said in the video, I said, I think I messed up. I think I'm double dipping. I wasn't double dipping at all. That's why I was hitting so many shots when I had this the first time that I used it. Infantry zoom aim sensitivity at 74. The reason it's at 74 is because if you're moving around in hip fire speed, playing COD, you're at, let's say, 100. When you ADS'd, even if your zoom ratio was at like 1-to-1 or 100 or whatever it was still 26% slower than your hipfire speed. So that's why we do a 74% zoom sensitivity. So this is just letting you guys know why we're choosing what we're choosing. I have zoom sensitivity, zoom transition sensitivity smoothing on because it allows me that when I'm actually ADSing, I'll show you guys. Sure. So when I'm ADSing, my aim is like gradually slowing down. It's not going to go from regular speed to just snap into a slower one. I suck like that. Some people might like that, but I like the gradual transition. I think it feels better for me. Also, now, this is the secret sauce, the big setting that we changed in the last video. That was the game-breaking thing that I discovered. We went down here, we took uniform infantry aiming. I know, boys, I know, you see it. If you were there at the last video, you know. We had changed this from 178 to 133. Now, I found out some more information, so now you guys can customize this to yourselves. A very, very unique way to do this is to set this to 0. I had 0 aim assist doing it. I mean, it was like so difficult to do. But if you set it to 0, apparently it will feel the same distance that I move when I'm in hipfire is the same distance I'll move no matter what scope I have. Some people, I think that I missed everything. Don't do it. Low key. If you're just want to do something nuts, feel free. The other option, Battlefield 3, a few other games would play on a zoom sensitivity coefficient of 133. So then you ask the question, why would you choose 133 over 178? 133 was made for a monitor or a screen that was a 4:3, so almost a square, where 178 is made for 16:9. So if you want, 133 will leave your aim while you're ADS'd a little bit slower, but 178 will give you more consistent feel and a more consistent muscle memory for if you play on a regular monitor. If you're playing on like a 21:9 or an ultra wide, then you do 9 divided by 21, 2.33, my bad. So it'd be 233 would be your coefficient if you're on a 21:9 ultra wide monitor. If you're on a TV, a regular monitor, or anything else, I recommend going to 178. Now, we had turned this off. This is what I did. I was playing like this. I changed it back to 178. I turned it off with the vertical zoom ratio of 56. I was absolutely beaming today. I mean, just so disgusting. And if you guys want, oh, no, wait, I gotta show you guys how to fix it for yourself. So if you guys go into a firing range, you're like, damn, how do I figure out? The only thing that you guys are allowed to change in this, I'm telling you right now, is your infantry aim sensitivity. Leave everything else. I promise you, bro, you'll be so much better. Now, the only thing that changes this, where if you go into the firing range, I want you to look at this guy and then try and instantly just flick to this guy and then flick over to this guy and then flick to the next guy. Like, just try and do some flicks like that. If you notice that you are continually leaving yourself short all the time, then you need to raise your sensitivity a little bit. Just go like just up by 1 at a time and then try it out. Like going from 42 to 43 can make a huge difference. If you're overshooting just a bit, like to here, that's really not that bad. That's going to be fixed with aim assist and stuff like that as you're playing the regular game. If you're overshooting, like if you're trying to go to this guy right here and you go like this, like that's not good. Lower your sensitivity by 1 every time until you find when you're doing this, don't fit yourself to the game. Make the game fit what's comfortable to you. So if you want to flick, do what feels natural and then just slowly change the sense. Everything else, leave just like I did it. You're more than welcome. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop the like, drop the sub. You guys know I only drop heat. Show your friend. You're absolutely welcome. Oh,